I've never heard that before. Now,
Han Meditation.
hey guys, as you can see, I have all these journals. The link will be in the description. So go ahead and check this out, and it'll be in Amazon. Go ahead and get the book if you want to support the channel. Thank you guys for watching.
Brother Muhammad from Jordan says, what's the ruling on watching movies, TV series, stand-up comedian programs, any kind of what they call nowadays entertainment that has sexual implications, insinuations, hints, bad words? Akhi Muhammad, all of this is totally prohibited in Islam. Now, I'm talking about Islam. I'm talking about Quran and Sunnah. Nowadays, unfortunately, Muslims have been brainwashed. They don't look at things from the perspective of halal and haram. They don't want to know whether Allah approves of it or not, though they know deep down that this is prohibited and Allah Azza wa Jalla is angry with them. But people don't care. People are so drifted away from Quran and the Sunnah. They just look like Muslims, talk like Muslims, but actually, when push comes to shove, they might not be Muslims. So anything that has music, any program that has men and women mixing, or women who are not abiding by the hijab, and there's no program that you find women abiding by the hijab. This is not the hijab. When she has full makeup on, 5-10 kilograms of foundation and shading and mascara and all these, the whole 9 yards, and then she's covering her head. What is this? I'm hijabi. No, you're not hijabi. Give me a break. This is haram. If it has music, it's haram. If it has obscenity and profanity, the words that they use, the context of the program of the film, it's haram. All of these are tools of shaitan to brainwash us, to make us freaks that are not related to our religion, to Islam, the religion of purity, the religion of peace, the religion of chastity, the religion of righteousness. The Prophet ﷺ said, the believer is not a slanderer, is not someone who uses obscenity and profanity, does not curse. And all what we see, all what we're bombarded by through entertainment is things that take you out of the circle of Islam into the circle of evil. May Allah Azza wa Jal protect us.
That is, you guys will have to let me know in the comments, because I don't know if that's maybe too strict or if all Muslims go by that, because as I said, we know a lot of Muslims, we have a lot of Muslim friends, and I don't know any of them that don't listen to music or watch TV. So that's just, to me, I've never heard that before. Now, one of the points I do agree with certain things is I do think that shaitan can get involved in music, in the music industry. And that's why a lot of times we've covered this on our channel. Whenever you see certain music artists and they're all doing devilish things, when you hear about rap artists and all they're talking about is murder, killing this person, drugs, do drugs in your body, and then they ended up dying because they're putting out so much negativity, so much nastiness, so much just gross and just toxicity into the world that, you know, nothing else can come from it other than their inevitable death. And that's how I feel whenever I hear a lot of the music. So certain music artists I stay away from if I feel like it's not, if it's too negative, if it's just too kill, kill, kill. Now, if there's an artistic perspective and they're telling a story and there's a point of view to it, okay, I can understand that. But I don't like whenever it's just constantly, I shot this guy, I killed this guy, I'm doing this to this guy, I'm doing this to this woman, I'm doing this, I'm disrespecting her, it's just, and then the women rapping now, I mean, that actually is haram. I mean, it's gross what's happening with these women rapping nowadays. It's just so nasty and so extreme and so gross that I don't even know what's going on a lot of the time. So, but you guys will have to let me know, is this too strict? Is this not too strict? Is this just right? What do you think, Kelly?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that sounds pretty strict, especially to live in this day and age. I mean, you really can't go on your phone without seeing a curse word or, maybe a woman dressed a little promiscuously or whatever it may be. I mean, you better be ready to watch kids' movies when you go to the movies, because it's pretty much unescapable. But
even then, it's like, but if they're not in full hijab and,
right,
all that, according to this video.
Now, but to his point, he said that, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, stated that we should not be swearing, et cetera, et cetera. And I think that how you conduct your own behavior is a lot more important than what you happen to watch or see. Now, of course, it does play a role, but I think above everything, how you actually behave. So like maybe you are watching a show with some swear words, okay? But if you aren't swearing, I think there's differences there. And maybe you might watch something that has, girls dressed a little promiscuously, but if you mostly don't, I think it's more important about how you conduct yourself. But however, again, I do agree as well that Shaitan definitely slips into these forms of media, absolutely, and especially upon the youth. And I think when we talk about these things, I think there is a bit of a difference between a fully adult choosing to watch these things and someone younger, a minor, or just becoming adult. Because I remember that time, like when you're a young girl, you're a teenager, and you're just hearing so many songs, all the women you're listening to making songs. It's very sexual in nature, and they're really, really praising being a sexual woman. And if it's programming, right? I mean, if you watch the news over and over and over every day, it's going to affect your brain. If you're listening to this music over and over, it's going to affect your brain, especially when your brain is not fully developed yet, and you don't know yourself fully yet, and you don't know your values and where you stand yet, because you're still a young person. You're still figuring it all out, right? So I definitely do get that aspect where Shaitan absolutely can sneak in with this music and et cetera. But again, that comes down to individual. That comes down to your household and how you're raising your children, and it's conquerable. And in a perfect world, yeah, like we could live totally separate from all this and never have any of that affecting our minds. But I think absolutely it's a different world as well today than when the Quran was written. So maybe there's different things, just like when the Constitution was made, there's different things that it doesn't cover. So it was interesting. I actually didn't expect him to say that it would be that strict.
Yeah, Kelly, I didn't either. So you guys let me know. Do you guys watch movies and listen to music, or is that because that's the first time I'm hearing this, that's prohibited? So let me know, guys. Seriously, let me know what you guys think. And thank you guys for watching the video, commenting, liking, subscribing. That's all you need to do. But thank you to the people that donate, even just $1, 1 cent. Doesn't matter, guys. We need it more than you think sometimes. I mean, it's a lot of work to do it. And we go and we do it every single day, editing, working on the channel constantly, just thinking about new things we can do with you guys and preparing in preparation with our own jobs as well. So thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you more than you'll ever know. And we'll see you in the next video.